This is a health, wealth gospel, how to become rich. Who doesn't want to become rich? And this is an offertory message which I will be reading from our daily bread. And my verse reference is Luke 12:15. Take heed and beware of covetousness, for one's life does not consist in the abundance of the things he possesses. And it reads, I find it interesting that Jesus taught more about money than anything else. And that is says in the gospel and in the concordance that we read how many, pertaining to money that Jesus talked about. And he wasn't trying to ratchet up the treasury. As far as we know, he never even asked for an offering. The reason he taught extensively on the subject is that nothing clogs our spiritual arteries more quickly than money. Either working to have a lot of it or wishing we had. Think of the man who brazenly asked Jesus, Teacher, tell my brother to divide the inheritance with me. Amazing. He had an opportunity to go deep with Jesus, but instead he wanted deep pockets. Jesus responded with a stunning, counterintuitive statement, Beware of covetousness, for one's life does not consist in the abundance of the things he possesses. He then went on to tell the parable of a rich man who was wildly successful from a worldly standpoint, having so many crops that he had to keep building bigger barns, but who in God's eyes was actually a fool. That is, the counterpart would be today a man who has many Mercedeses and Porsches and many houses here and there, but does not have Jesus in his life. And it says, it reads, not because he was rich, but because he was not rich toward God. You will hear a lot of advice how to become rich, but only Jesus tells it to us straight. It's not about the money. It's about the richness of our relationship with Him and the joy of turning our greed into generosity. And this was written by Joe Stowell. The riches of this world are vain, they vanish in a day, but sweet the treasures of God's love, they never pass away. Learning how to be rich toward God yields eternal dividends. Let's take the offering.